Hi lovelies! Welcome to my life and tarot, and today I want to talk about the devil card and my thoughts about it. So to start with, let's have a look at the oldest deck from which the card itself is not the oldest because it's lost, the Visconti Tarot. The Carrie Yale Tarot has the devil card in it, and it is really similar to today's standard devil card. But this one is created or recreated later in good belief that this would be how the lost devil card maybe looked like. I unfortunately don't have the Carrie Yale Visconti Tarot to show you, but the next best old devil card is the Marseille Tarot. You can see the similarities there. So what's with the devil card, right? What's there to talk about? I have been studying history and I like history a lot, and seeing some of things that I know about from earlier time on the tarot cards and how they evolved have made some aha moments for me, and the devil card is one of them. So I thought I want to share this with you also. So the devil card, as we know, the tarot cards were created and gained popularity at the very Christian medieval times of 1400s, 1300s, like that. So the devil card in there shows to me the poor pagans that worship their false gods, so to speak. When I studied the Sami cultures, shamanism in Nordic areas, then the first written marks of it were left by the Christian pilgrims, right, who went there to convert the local people into Christianity, and they wrote how the shamans were using their drums, and they described the shamanic journeying, or the shamanic traveling between in the time space, so to speak, between the worlds. They described it as communicating with devil and worshipping the devil. Everything that pagan people worshipped, their totems or their stones for the ancestors, were worshipping devil, literally, for the Christian world. And aren't they showing it like this? So today we are taking the devil as indulging or being drawn to all sorts of sins, like being somewhat not obsessed, but addicted to something, or everything beyond the lines of decency, so to speak. This card is showing this the best you can see what's going on in here and here, and then the bloodlust and the money lust, greed, everything, drinking, and all that applies. But for me, it began from worshipping the weird gods that the pagan people had. They were called devil worshipping because of the gods usually had head of an animal or body of an animal, and they were not female or male per se. They were like something not human, which is devilish or demon-like. Although the old pagan cultures like ours too have the Satan in them, and contracts with Satan were made by giving on the crossroad on the Thursday night. You went on the crossroad and you called for the devil, and he came, and you could ask for anything you wanted from him. But in return, you had to sign a contract with him for your soul. So he demanded 3 drops of blood from you, and then with that you had what you wanted from him. Was this forever, I don't know, riches or something else, or I don't know, someone's health or life. But when you died, the devil had right to take your soul with him. And people were trying to hoax the devil. They took either cranberries, were they, I think, cranberry juice, 3 cranberries, and quickly like dropped the juice, or the blood of a black chicken. That was the only thing that devil didn't recognize as not a human blood. If you try to hoax him some way else, then he grabbed you, then he did this to you and took your soul with him this instant. So these are the stories of my part of the woods, how they get things from the devil. So, but this, after researching a little bit more, I realized I'm not the only one who has came upon this revelation. And so the devil card for me is not only the being addicted to something or being lusting for something like the usual devil nowadays, which got started from the Oswald Worth Tarot and was then shown on the Rider-Waite Tarot. But the devil is also worshipping of wrong things, or the blind faith on something, if you take it from the Christianity point of view, as they created those cards. Because if there would be only devil, then why those people here? They are attached to the old gods, and this was what Christianity or everything the new belief system wanted to get rid of, and ridiculed it, and it was more or less punished when you worshipped the old gods, or the wrong gods, so to speak. The false prophets, or I don't know how the English word is this for is it more? Oh, okay, never mind. So I want to show a few more of the devil cards where I think the devil is the best shown. Here, or although the devil plays with the souls, because these are not human anymore, these are the souls that he had already captured, and they are his puppets now. And here you can see all the elements of the not humanly gods that old cultures have had through all the times. All the two-headed and dragons and everything, that every culture had its own type of deity or something that they believed in, which was for Christianity paganism, or like in my language, pagan means devil. Literally, pagan is written pagan, and it means devil. So take it from there. And the last card I want to show is from the Dark Grimoire Tarot, the most powerful devil card I own. And you can see people actually creating a ritual to call upon the devil, who now has appeared from the depth of the dark waters, because they have called him with their rituals. So this is how I think of the devil card and its history. I really wish I could show you the Carriel Visconti Tarot Devil, which is to this day the oldest devil card created that's available for us. And this is like the original, not the later created one. But you can search it up or look it up online and see it for yourself. And yeah, this is how I see the devil, not only the lust, but also worshipping the wrong gods, or wrong, what should it be? Worshipping the wrong desires, or the old thought patterns. or if you turn it around from the pagan point of view, then it's something that is misunderstood and tried to ridicule and suffocating one belief system to replace it with another. So it goes deeper than it appears, at least for me, and that's why the devil card appearing in a reading is really interesting always, because all of the other cards are showing or hinting what's really going on, what the devil will tell or mean this time. So yeah, thank you for watching, and let me know what you think about the devil or my theory or all about this topic. So thank you for watching and bye.